fellow humans of the world. Little update on, I guess, my life, because there's a lot going on with figuring out, what I want to offer as a skate coach, um, what I'm doing currently with coaching, um, you know, what can be improved, what I'm working on. Uh, don't mind me, I'm just hanging up clothes because the dryer doesn't work. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But figured I'd, give a little insight on what's going on, because why not? That's why these live things are here, right? To use them in that way and, just kind of speak the mind. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll start off with, what's going on today, what's been going on the week, some lessons here and there. The kids, students, clients, I don't know how to really call them, skateboarders. They're pretty much like 8, 9, I have an 11, a 12-year-old, and it's been great, honestly. I really love to see how dedicated someone so young can be. Really, what I'm trying to do as a skate coach is be able to guide them in any direction they want to go, But obviously, we have to figure out what's that direction, and that takes a little bit of relationship building, because, everyone's different. Every skateboarder, every person at that is different. So it's gonna be apparent that every skateboarder has their own, goals, qualities, personality that I have to consider when helping them, when guiding them towards the goals, or even experience they wanna have on the skateboard, right? So it's been great. I can't complain. I'm gonna do a lesson today at El Sereno. I'll be there, in maybe a few hours. And really, I don't think I would want to change that part of what I'm doing with coaching, but I do want to be more of a how do I say, just more involved with the clients I do have, right? So I want to offer, I guess, a more holistic approach to coaching. So it's not just about me and you at the skate park, but it's about having that relationship. Right now, like I text the skater, "How you doing? What are you eating this morning?" And not even to check up, like make sure you're doing everything the right way, but just to have an ongoing conversation, that there's always room for improvement, and there's always, a better option. It's never the end of the world either. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't eat 100% great. I don't sleep the best, even though I know it's best for me. I'm human, right? Everyone has that mistake, but what I can offer is the certainty that there's always room for improvement. It's never too late also to start, getting on right track. Because at the end of the day, you're progressing for yourself. That's really how I see it. Culturally, things can look different depending on what culture you were raised in. But at the end of the day, those skills and the mindset stays with you, right? And so that leads me to what I'm doing or working on with a platform called Skool. So apparently it's like a course builder, but also a community and course builder. And it's gonna be named SkateSet. So, well, at least that's what I have right now. It can change, but SkateSet is basically the combination of skateboarding mentality, shortened. And so, what I want to do with that community is of course offer service courses and an opportunity to learn for sure, because at the end of the day we all, I mean, I want to learn. I've always found um, education important, even though I'm not talking traditional education, but I'm saying like education, learning. I listen to a lot of podcasts that for me are very insightful and educational. Um, I've taken courses where I'm so grateful that the information's out there. So I want to be able to offer that to someone else for sure. So that's what I'm looking to do with SkateSet, on top of, getting to know the mindset of skaters and what their troubles are, what their troubles may be and are, uh, as well as just provide a space where if things are feeling a bit, I don't want to say hopeless, but a bit like cynical, I guess, because you can get into a mindset as a skater that like, oh, this is for nothing, because I've had that experience where I'm skating and I'm like stressing, or I'm just very, feeling very defeated with the trick, and I ask myself like, what am I doing this for, and I have to remind myself. There's been times where I remind myself, well, you're just doing it to learn, be better, be better than you were before, and continuously challenging myself. So, anyways, I wanted to, not anyways, but that is why I want to create that community, because on top of these uh, coaching sessions, I see room to give more. Like I just there's so much in my that I feel needs to be out there, and will be, regardless if I do it or not. But I really feel that um, I I have something that will benefit others, but I could be wrong. So that's why it's a project. It's gonna be worked on, and if you guys like to check it out, it's gonna be on the Skool platform. I think the URL you can go without like getting the app, but point is, it's gonna be on the Skool platform. Um, there's gonna be courses on there, and yeah, SkateSet. Search it up, SkateSet. I might start an Instagram page. The social medias for it, but for now, really, what I'm trying to I need to get another hanger. What I'm trying to accomplish is just being mindful that things are a process, and I want it to be more of a team on my part. I want to have my team that's gonna help me do SkateSet, or even just my coaching business. But at the end of the day, for now, it's a one-man job, and so yeah, things are gonna come. Being patient, and I hope that some of you check it out, because why not? I think that it might actually be of use for many people. So a lot of times in skateboarding, there's this overall consensus that skateboarding is just something you do, and it's not something you think about outside. Sorry, not outside. It's not something you really take as a way to progress as a person. You know, for many, it's just about doing the trick, but for others like myself, I understand that what I do off the board is gonna affect me on the board, and because I find myself in a plateau, I've found myself in a plateau. I understand that it's gonna be those small changes outside of the board and even on the board that are gonna allow me to progress, and challenge myself so that I can grow. So yeah, that's a little bit about what I had in my head. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. A lot of people have been asking me questions and following my coaching profile. It's called Profe Carlos on Instagram. Not too sure how I want to do that on YouTube. if I want to just have one main channel like this, or if I want to have a separate one. But at the very least, I encourage the questions. Not trying to charge for those questions because I get to them when I can. In the future, I would love to do some online like coaching because people, I've gotten good feedback response. It seems like it does actually help people, and I actually like doing it. So if that's something you're interested in, we can talk. You can DM me, you can message me, and yeah. So I'll leave it at that. If you guys want a lot more content on the coaching or me as a coach, definitely go to. I plan on posting a lot more on here, but for now, definitely head over to Instagram and I'll be doing my thing on the Profe Carlos account. I do have my main account, or not my main, but the one that I kind of just dedicate skateboarding to, as far as like the skater side of me, not just not the coaching, not the educational side. So yeah, check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next live. I think hopefully tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I just tripped on my clothes. But actually, let me read these. What are these comments? What is this? Do I do this as well? That's hilarious. Damn. That's crazy. All right, then. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys on the next